well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champion. All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. All right, all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Arman Tsarukyan.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I would always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header. And it was that was.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bismarck St. Pierre. It won't take many of those.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. A swing and a miss by Topuria. Stuffs the takedown there. Oh, lands a hip toss now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Topuria getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Topuria gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now we're going.
Checks the leg kick.
Oh, he's in the touch. Yeah.
Push kick there to the body. 1 minute to go in round one. Topuria getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
He gets to the single. Still hurt. Oh, look at that.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. First round winding down here.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
So he's really starting to put together some significant...
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
Oh, beautiful combination. Oh, nice straight. That'll work. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Tsarukyan is back in side control. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Big shots landed by him now.
He's got to start throwing now.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Back him out now. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Tsarukyan's right back to the full mount. 30 seconds to go in round two. Topuria's in half guard. ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Stop.
Good round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship. Topuria gets caught with that punch. Right hand lands flush. Well, he's been good. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand. Oh! Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
That leg kick hurt.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
Great job landing from the top position.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Tsarukyan's in half guard. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. In the half guard,
Tsarukyan is now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, setting up for a finish here.
oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat, bud. Awesome. I love what you're doing out there. That striking is on point, okay? We knew this is where we're going to be, so let's get out there. Let's stay sharp.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship fights?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. His opponent still standing.
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Topuria's eye is starting to swell shut.
Oh, another one. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here.
Wow.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good.
Beautiful body kick.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Tsarukyan. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Tsarukyan is in half guard now.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
I did, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
All right, has the guard closed here. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 7 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan. Tsarukyan!
All right, so there he is, the still undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, and certainly getting the title defended with style points here tonight. He's your winner by knockout.